You've compared this issue to fraud. If, when dealing with a complex case such as fraud, you were faced with a business or an individual showing unwillingness to cooperate, would that not make you somewhat suspicious that they perhaps had something to hide, rather than to accept that you simply couldn't pursue it any further?
I was not only suspicious, I was as certain as I could be that they had something to hide.
What prevented you from taking that further?
The law.
In what sense?
I think it's been explained many times before this committee that there was correspondence entered into between us and News International. The letters that were sent from the Metropolitan Police were put together in consultation with the Crown Prosecution Service. The replies came back through the lawyers acting on behalf of News International. And I know that the people, both from the CPS and from the Met at the time who were looking at this, were very frustrated at finding themselves in what they regarded as a legal impasse.
But had the material been subject to exhaustive analysis, there may have been further grounds to pursue.
As I've said, the only way, given the complete lack of cooperation from News International, the only way to get into this would have been to do an exhaustive analysis of all that material, and I've already explained that because of the range of other life-threatening activity that was going on at the time in terms of terrorist offences, I took the decision that this didn't justify it.
It's just disappointing that for whatever reason, I'm sure you can appreciate, that the unwillingness of potential criminals to cooperate with a criminal investigation meant that prosecutions didn't happen.
I know it sounds a slightly sort of banal point, would you expect criminals to cooperate with the police? Well, no, of course you don't. But this is slightly different, and I don't mean to be flippant here from someone taking the lead off the church roof. This is a global organisation with access to the best legal advice, in my view, deliberately trying to thwart a criminal investigation.